Hello everybody, how's it going today? It's Frankie here, and I'm back from the hospital after 2 nights of staying there. And obviously everything's all good with the baby, should be discharged soon. Hopefully next Monday, hopefully everything else is good. There's a safe sleep training and stuff like that. I don't want to get into it in this video. I might probably do another video on my new channel. Probably might talk about it, could talk about it separately. But yeah, obviously, I made this video because I watched the highlights of the United game. Obviously, got to keep the football reviews going. 4 more Premier League matches to go, plus the semi-finals that we have in the 2-legged affair against Bilbao. So I think I might as well make the most of these videos, until I probably stop making them, because obviously I got to focus on the baby, and obviously I won't have any time to watch any football matches. I'll get to my partner's house and stuff like that, because that's where the baby will be at. So they'll be very busy for me, quite hectic. Obviously more hectic for her because she'll be with the baby 24/7, but for me I'll be visiting and stuff like that. So yeah, I gotta make these football videos count before that happens, but I'll still talk about it in the odd times in my movie and show reviews or whatever type of videos I make. I'll still be popping them in there here and there. So yeah, obviously I can do the other type of reviews, just not football reviews, because football reviews gonna have to be every week, consistent, concise. I'll see. I don't want to say all this, and I still do it anyway, because there are highlights that I could watch, even though my team will probably lose here, some games. Still got watch it and do my analysis on it. So yeah, so I'm gonna get into it. What's the highlights? And not really much to go by. I gotta say, another game which we deserved to win. First off, didn't look that much judging by the highlights. Bournemouth should have a player sent off. Is it Tyler Robertson? So his name was mentioned on Facebook and TikTok and stuff like that. So I figured he was the player that was did the chance, was on Hojlund, whoever it was, and he got booked a yellow card only. So when I looked at it, I was like, his studs are right on his ankle. He could have injured him. Bournemouth should have run out to 10 men there. And then obviously Garnacho had a chance. It went wide. Sorry, these charges should be put in easily. I don't know what Garnacho is doing when he's just skinning it like that. It's like these players just don't want to finish. Are they lazy? Are they not getting trained enough to shoot? That was easy. The goalkeeper wasn't even moving anyway. You could have still shot, had some speed. We're not under any pressure. And then we had another opportunity when we went for a goal. Was it Hojlund and Garnacho went through? Keeper made an alright save, but could have done better. And then Bournemouth scored a good goal in the bottom corner. Now, that's the only way teams are going to score past us, is by scoring something great. I don't know. And these players are trying. These players are actually putting in a good performance, but they're not putting in the right amount of goals in the game. We should have had 2. Bournemouth went out to 10 men, so I was like, still could be another Leon where they get a second, but I think it was all United. We had the opportunity. I think the goalkeeper made a save. I think he might have done. I just watched the highlights, so maybe it was all Bournemouth. But the stats, come on, it was all us. We're dominating games and not scoring. That's the concern for me. The concern isn't for me, we've conceded too many goals. Yeah, but you need to score them. You said you're putting the pressure on the other team. And Hojlund scores quite, I think, a scrappy goal, and I made up for him. He scores, he salvages a last-minute point. Well, last minute draw point, if you want to call it, and he salvages it, and that's what it is. And you know what? I probably would take that in the grand scheme of things, how we are in the table, and I made up for him. He's not a bad player. He's just not right for the club, and he's putting in the effort. He's getting the right positions, but he's missing opportunities as well. Don't make him a bad player. Other players will not bother getting into the box and not bother scoring. He gets into that box and he shows he cares, and he celebrates. He celebrates with passion. Yeah, doesn't mean anything in the league. He celebrates it. Everyone down there is saying, they didn't win the game. Yeah, but last minute equalizers are celebrated like it's a winner, because you didn't lose. You rescued it. It's like Everton scoring that last minute goal against Liverpool. They rescued a point. And they were cheering heavily. They were cheering. Like they're going for the lead themselves. That's what it means. They treat like they won the game. I can try to think of other games where it's been like that, but there's been so many matches that's been like that, and people just say, oh well, it's a draw, but yeah, but we should have won, which is disappointing. And well done, Hojlund. You know, like, you kind of deserve the goal somewhere. You have been trying of late, and I do hope we do that against Bilbao, because I am scared of that team, literally. I think throughout the entire competition, Bilbao for me have been the favourites. At the start, anyone would have said United and Tottenham, but as the games went on, Bilbao they've been scoring for fun. They've been scoring more goals than us in that competition, and we are capable of scoring. But I think this time, this has to be the first and only team to stop us from scoring the Europa League and beat us in the Europa League. They have to be. I mean, I can see it, but I can see it happening. What would I take? Would I take another draw? I would want to win that game 2-1 at least, so we have a cushion. So at least when we draw, we're through. Or 2-0 would be fine. I would take a 2-0. But I am literally scared of that team. I was going to predict 2-0. I think predicted 2-0 Bournemouth, I think. But then I'll give out a prediction. I was thinking 2-0 Bournemouth before we played them. But again, that one more draw, should have won it. Bournemouth are a better team than that. So I'm satisfied with the point in that one. I do think that we are better than that. You know, once we get that proper striker in, that's all we need. Have the defence shaping that. We could be top 4. We could probably finish 2nd, 3rd maybe. Not win the league, but just saying, us creating opportunities just about not take them is kind of a good sign of things to come, because it just shows all you need is that special goal scorer and get 20 goals or 25 goals. Well, we're there, we're fine. So yeah, Europa League we definitely need to win. I don't think Amrin deserves a sack after half a season. If you win the Europa League, which I would love, oh boy, I would love to win that Europa League. That would shut all the rival fans up, every single one of them, for laughing at us for finishing where we are in the league and winning that trophy. Would that not be hilarious? Can't see it. I do think it'll be between Bilbao and Tottenham. There's no way Tottenham will lose to Bodo Glimt. There's no way Bodo Glimt could get to a final. Yes, I know Lazio, that's Lazio. There's no way they'll get past Tottenham. And if they do, and we get past Bilbao, we should be the favourites. I think 2-0 would be good to take in that one. But yeah, Amrin don't deserve the sack. Those other teams have finished in that position before. And but say Liverpool, I want to congratulate Liverpool. Don't know. But well done Liverpool for winning the 20th league title. You only needed 2 more league titles to win, then you would have caught us. So it shouldn't have been that big of a mountain to climb for you, but you got there in the end, I guess. Arsenal. If you don't win this Champions League, you can't give anyone crap, because you literally can't win anything. If you don't win this Champions League, you're going to get mocked even more. And how would that look? Still not another trophy won. Chelsea should get through the Conference League. I didn't want to go through the other scores. City in a cup final, of course. Getting past Bournemouth, which was a difficult game for them. They got to be the favourites now. Against Palace, they should beat Palace in the final, and they should cruise it, and that'd be a trophy for them, despite having a disappointing season. So yeah, overall, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, share everyone you know, subscribe and hit the bell notification below. So see you in my next video.